100% improved.
Carter, can you spare a minute?
Delighted.
I'll get them out there, sir.
Full inspection, mind. Now, what can I do for you, old man?
You referred to my house as the Kremlin in front of a class of fifth formers.
What's all the fuss about?
I asked you a question. Have you or haven't you?
What if I have? You are a red, aren't you?
I want an apology.
Look, it was a joke, man. Where's your sense of humour? Can't you take a joke?
Not that kind of joke, and not in front of the boys. It was crass, stupid, and unprofessional. And you'll apologize to me.
I damn well won't. Who the hell do you think you are? Barging into my rooms, trying to bully me? It won't wash, man. Look, I know you've been through a lot. I feel damn sorry.
I don't want your sympathy.
But you seem to think you can get away with anything. You are not responsible. You're a danger to yourself, to everybody else. You are not fit to be in charge of boys.
Take that back.
Damn well won't. It's true. Hanged if I know why you haven't been asked to resign for disloyalty.
Disloyalty to whom?
You don't even know. To the country, man. To the parents who send their sons here. They expect you to give them an education, and you end up giving them a lesson in class hatred. Now get out of my rooms. I've got work to do.
Disloyalty to the country. Well, that's great coming from you, boy. I spent 3 years in the bloody trenches fighting for trench dodgers like you with gammy knees. Oh, it came in very handy, that knee, didn't it? Instant bloody collapse at the side of a troopship.
Get out of here. Get back to the gutter.
Don't touch me.
You hit me.
I won't apologize for coming straight in. It was hardly a private conversation, was it? Do you know you could be heard right across the quad?
He hit me.
I'm sorry.
Came in here making vile accusations and he wouldn't go away, so I tried to make him go away, then he hit me.
I take it, Pilot Jones, you won't hit me if I tell you to take yourself off now.
I'd like to explain.
Later, if you think you can. Go back to your rooms. I'll see you there in half an hour. Well. You can pour me one of those if you don't need it all yourself. And nothing with it.
You don't have to tell me. We both made bloody fools of ourselves. Me in particular. I did hit him. I haven't done that since I was 15.
Not too good for discipline, is it? Poor old Carter, he's misguided in my opinion, but he believes the most important way to measure a man is to ask how he stands up to the challenge of war. You've been through it, you distinguished yourself. He's never had a chance to prove himself. That's the thought he's had to live with all these years, and you go and taunt him with it. You really know how to hit where it hurts, don't you? Devil if it is, how's either one of you going to bury the hatchet after this?
Do you want my resignation?
You know better than that. I've only got a year or so to go here now, but I do want to leave a good school behind me for the next man. You and Carter are a pair of damn good teachers. I want to keep you both. So, any other bright suggestions? Don't say you want to have it out in the gym with boxing gloves.
I could apologize in writing. Just admit I lost my temper and not mention the other business.
Don't expect an apology from him. You hurt him far more than he hurt you.
Yes, I'll do that for you. After all you've done for me. I've been trying to think what Beth would have thought about it all.
She'd never have let you go over there, my boy. She'd have tied you to that chair till she'd got you laughing at the whole silly business. David, you've got to find something else to live for. Beth's been dead for 5 years. You've got to let her go, David. If teaching's not enough for you just now, what about that book you were working on? What, the Royal Heifer, was it?
Tigress. The Royal Tigress.
Get it out, man. Have another look at it.
No, that's dead now. I don't even remember what got me so excited about it.
Yeah, but you will, if you give yourself a chance. Oh. This will be the first time I've been tipsy in chapel. You get that letter written.
Yes, sir.
And no more fights without consulting me.
dear Paddy Jones, I accept your apology. I should not have lost my temper. It was unprofessional, as was my remark in the laboratory. Yours sincerely, T.S. Carter.
I'm glad you came up this evening. I've had a bit of a shock.
Bad news?
Some would call it very good news. Filthy things. Do you remember my telling you some years ago, in a moment of maudlin indiscretion, about a young woman of whom I had been very fond in the past?
Oh, yes. She left you for a wealthy stockbroker, didn't she?
How kind of you to remember. Yes. Take a look at this, my dear chap, if it's not too much trouble. She was 20 years old then.
Beth's age when I met her.
It seems she died 4 months ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You didn't know? You weren't in touch?
What do you think? She had a son almost as old as you.
I'm sorry. How did you find out?
From the solicitor. She left me £8,000.
Good God.
To Ian Howarth, whom I remember with the greatest affection. That's what she said. And I had imagined all these extravagantly pointless years that she'd been perfectly happy with a stockbroker.
£8,000? That's a small fortune. What are you going to do with it?
Put it in the bank, man. What do I want with it? I don't give a damn about the money. To think that I could have married that girl if I'd had the nerve. Well, let my folly be a lesson to you, Powwow. You're half my age. Find yourself another wife, or let her find you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Emphatically. If you've any doubts, take a look at your colleagues. Take a look at me and say to yourself, in 20 years' time, I could be like that man if I don't do something about it. Doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
I'm not looking for 2 lucky breaks, Howarth. Most men don't even get 1.
Consider the alternatives. Some men can live the celibate life. I don't fancy you're one of them.
What did you do about women all these years?
Your appetite for sordid revelations never ceases to astonish me. Do you really want me to tell you?
No, I'm sorry. It's none of my business.
You don't use the unicorn at Chalacombe, do you?
No.
Then you probably won't have noticed the young woman who serves in the residence lounge bar. Young, I should say, when I first made her acquaintance. A generous and
100% improvement.
Carter, can you spare a minute?
Delighted.
I'll get them out there, sir.
Full inspection, mind. Now, what can I do for you, old man?
Have you referred to my house as the Kremlin in front of a class of fifth formers?
What's all the fuss about?
I asked you a question. Have you or haven't you?
What if I have? You are a red, aren't you?
I want an apology.
Look, it was a joke, man. Where's your sense of humor? Can't you take a joke?
Not that kind of joke, and not in front of the boys. It was crass, stupid, and unprofessional. And you'll apologize to me.
I damn well won't. Who the hell do you think you are? Barging into my rooms, trying to bully me? It won't wash, man. Look, I know you've been through a lot. I feel damn sorry.
I don't want your
But you
sympathy.
seem to think you can get away with anything. You are not responsible. You're a danger to yourself, to everybody else. You are not fit to be in charge of boys. Take that back. Damn well won't. It's true. Hanged if I know why you haven't been asked to resign for disloyalty.
Disloyalty to whom?
You don't even know. To the country, man. To the parents who send their sons here. They expect you to give them an education, and you end up giving them a lesson in class hatred. Now get out of my rooms. I've got work to do.